Hello all my fellow small business owners. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 new grants for small business owners that you can apply for this week, July 2024. Hello everyone, my name is Mariah. I'm a fellow small business owner, and on this channel I like to share with you business tips, give you guys business advice, and new grant opportunities. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my new content. Now let's go ahead and get into these grants. This first grant is going to be the Google Labs Creator Fund Grant. The reward amount for this grant is $6,000. This is going to be open to photography businesses. And the deadline for this grant is going to be July 15, 2024. To get to this grant, you're going to go to appsure.org/calls-for-entry/Creator Labs Photo Fund. Once we're here, it says now open the 2024 Creator Labs Photo Fund. Google's Creator Lab and Aperture are pleased to launch the 2024 Creator Labs Photo Fund, an initiative providing financial support at formative moments in their careers. Judging criteria. The Creators Lab Photo Fund jury comprises Aperture's experienced editors and staff. How to enter. Generate your submission form via the contest page. All artists applying for the Creator Lab Photos Fund must meet the following requirements. You're a photographer or lens-based artist. You're currently living in the United States. You're 18 years of age or older. You can submit 8 to 10 images from one cohesive body of work. The project does not need to be finished in order to enter, but should have been created in the last 3 years. You have to read and agree the terms and conditions and eligibility requirements. Alright, so this one we're going to go to submit now. This one has 2 weeks left to apply for. I'm going to go to start submission, and the first thing you'll do is put in your email address. This next grant is going to be Beyond Open Business Grant. The reward amount for this grant is between $10,000 to $150,000. This is going to be open to Charlotte business owners, and the deadline for this grant is August 30th, 2024. Alright, to get to this grant, you're going to go to beyondopenclt.com. Right here it says Step 1 Learn, Step 2 Prepare, Step 3 Apply. This is going to be round 3 of this grant. Beyond Open is a competitive small business grant program centered on building economic mobility in the Charlotte community with a focus on supporting diverse-owned minority, women, veteran, LGBTQ, persons with disabilities, small businesses located in the corridors of opportunity as identified by the City of Charlotte. Grant awards can be used for capital assets such as equipment, technology, inventory, and real estate. Grants do not need to be repaid. Nearly 300 small businesses have received a total of more than $10 million in grant awards during the first 2 rounds of the grant program. Approximately $5 million in grants will be awarded in the 3rd round. What is Beyond Open? Beyond Open is a competitive small business grant program centered on building economic mobility with Charlotte's corridors of opportunity and is focused on diverse-owned small businesses. Grant awards can be used for capital assets such as equipment, technology, inventory, real estate, and do not need to be repaid. $5 million in grants will be awarded in each of the 3 rounds for a total of $15 million. This is going to be the grant timeline, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and go to apply now. Before you apply, make sure you're ready. A shared Beyond Open is a competitive grant program. Early preparation will help to ensure that you fully understand the program requirements and that you have all documentations needed to apply. Use checklist below to prepare your best application. Confirm that you are eligible. Attend or view Beyond Open workshops. Assemble all documents and information. Save each document as a PDF file. Ensure all information is accurate. Business address, business name, cost of assets, etc. Review process. Understanding what's next. The Beyond Open review process provides thorough consideration of every application received and supports objective grant award decisions. Beyond Open is unable to provide one-on-one feedback on individual applications due to the high number of applications received. Review steps. A minimum of 2 independent reviewers are assigned to each application. Applications are reviewed to confirm eligibility requirements have been met, all documentation required has been provided, and that the information provided is accurate. Applications do not move forward in the review process. Each application is evaluated and scored according to the review criteria below. Review criteria. All eligible requirements are met. All required documents provided, completed, and accurate. A clear focus and connection between assets and business impacts. So the first thing you will have to do is to apply for this one is, with what I just read, you will have to do a workshop. This next grant is going to be the Chicago Community Accelerator Grant. This grant is going to be rewarding up to $30,000. This is going to be open to small businesses. And the deadline for this grant is going to be September 3rd, 2024. Alright, so this is going to be a long URL for this grant. It's going to be fhlbc.com/news, details 2024, 0603, FHL Bank, Chicago, open applications for $19.5 million in small business grants. Pause this to get the URL, you guys. Once we scroll down, it says that FHL Bank Chicago opens applications for $19.5 million in small business grants. Small businesses fuel the economy, and access to capital is among the biggest hurdle they face in keeping their doors open. The Federal Home Loan Bank of Chicago, FHL Bank Chicago, responds with a two-pronged approach that includes both grants and discounted lending. In recognition of the importance of small businesses and the challenges they face, FHL Bank Chicago has expanded its program offering in 2024. They have increased their funding to $19.5 million for Community First Accelerator grants for small business. I clicked directly on this link for the specific grant. Eligibility: be a for-profit entity, be headquartered in either Illinois or Washington, have been established under its current ownership for at least 12 months prior to the application, have an annual gross revenue of $1 million or less, have a business relationship with a member for at least 12 months prior to the application, provide goods and services in a business sector that directly contributes to community building. Grants are intended to strengthen a recipient's financial position, operational efficiency, and or human capacity. Small businesses may use Accelerator grants for the following purpose: purchase or improvement of property, machinery, tools, or equipment, inventory, materials or supplies, workforce development or training, technology. Examples of ineligible use includes but are not limited to salaries, wages, stipends, and or benefits for new and existing interns and or staff, litigation costs, and expenses. Application process: FHL Bank Chicago members identify small businesses that are making a difference in their community. All members are encouraged to submit up to 2 electronic applications. Members may access Accelerate grant application via e-banking. The applicant should clearly articulate how the grant funds will increase the small business's capacity to further its mission or purpose. FHL Bank Chicago will only consider thoroughly completed applications. Evaluation criteria: FHL Bank Chicago will evaluate applications based on eligibility requirements and overall FHL Bank Chicago priorities. Specific evaluation factors may change by program year and are detailed in the program guidelines. You will have to be a member of this bank or know a member of this bank to be able to apply for this grant. The DoorDash Black Food Energy Grant. The reward amount for this grant is $10,400. This is going to be open to Black restaurant entrepreneurs, and the deadline for this grant is going to be July 25th, 2024. All right, to get to this grant opportunity, you're going to go to blackopportunityfund.ca/funding programs Black Food Energy Restaurant Grant 2024. Once we're here, it says DoorDash Black Opportunity Fund has launched a grant for Black restaurant entrepreneurs. With their ongoing commitment to helping level the playing field for Black entrepreneurs, DoorDash is partnering with Black Opportunity Fund to provide Black Food Energy grants for $10,400 to Canadian Black-owned restaurants who are forced on innovation within the food industry. Black Opportunity Fund partners strategically with community organizations, businesses, philanthropic organizations, and government to provide Black-led community organizations and Black-led businesses with the capital and other resources they need to build capacity and to fulfill their mandates. Black Food Energy is an extension of the DoorDash Entrepreneurship and Access Program, which offers additional support for restaurants on the DoorDash platform owned by women and people of color. They're going to be rewarding 17 restaurants with this grant. The focus area of the grants program will be Black-owned restaurants across Canada. Below are some examples of proposed project activities for the restaurant businesses: technology improvements, upgrading restaurant interior, upgrading equipment, market expansion, and branding. Eligibility criteria: the majority of the Black-owned restaurant must be 75% or more, must have a valid CRA business number and be incorporated in good standing under a relevant federal corporate status, must not have been declared bankrupt or subject to a consumer proposal plan, must have 1 to 3 physical locations open for at least 6 months of this year, must have 50 or fewer employees per location, must have a web presence, social media acceptable, must be able to demonstrate how they help to support their local neighborhood community, must articulate what Black Food Energy means to them, must articulate the restaurant innovation, must be able to provide a project budget for the initiative for which funding is being sought, must have a dedicated business account. Once we scroll down, we'll go to Apply Now, and this is going to be on Samply. You'll have to create an account or log in to apply for this grant. All right, so those are going to be the 4 new grants for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you comment them down below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a like, and for more, make sure you subscribe.